So we got this kitchen sink. It's not backed up right now, but it was. The water just went down. You guys can see towels everywhere because it backed up. So we're going to be using the Milwaukee M12 with a 5/16 bulb head. And we're going to try and snake this out. If by chance we can't reach the problem, we have the K50 from Rigid standing behind for backup. So we're going to get this Cleanout removed and then get this party started. So the tenant said this has been backing up all day and night. So I've got our pliers. So we're going to keep that running while we snake. Hopefully nothing does back up. I do like to put a bend on my cable so that it hits more of the pipe. So you guys can see the water coming out there now. You guys can see the water has stopped. do want to talk about this snake after the job's done, so stick around till the end of the video. So, you guys can see this dimple right there. Right there, that means I'm at the end of the cable. So, I'm going to pull it back while keeping the water running. I like to sit it in my bucket if I can. Fill up the sinks, and then we will drain them out. While these are filling up, I'm just going to put the cap back on. And just like that, movie magic, they are full. So let's see if we can drain them out. it downstairs and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. So this snake that I want to talk about, actually two snakes that I want to talk about. Give me a second. Okay, so one second. All right. So what I want to talk to you guys about was the Milwaukee brand. So this is not a sponsored brand. I bought all my Milwaukee stuff. Yes, unless a company that I service gave me something. But anyway, homeowner, handyman, like that doesn't do a lot of drains, and plumbers that typically don't do drains, the M12. Most people that are on the Milwaukee platform have the M12 batteries. They also have the M18, but we're talking about just the M12 right now. This is a great little machine. The batteries last forever. And I do a lot of drains. I can't remember the last time I switched this battery. I use this one and the M18 very often, every day. The thing that if you were a dedicated drain technician or plumber that does drains every day, I wouldn't recommend the M12. There's a reason for that. Still, great machine, but this barrel here, right? It collects water off the cable, obviously, but it can give you an overspray. Now that's only going to come into matter is if you're doing drains every day. The water's not going to evaporate. Now it did come with a bucket that you put it upside down, and for the most part that works, but it's not 100%. So the other thing I did not wasn't a fan of, this end tip. Sorry, I got a little bit of debris on the cable. It shows that I use it. This end tip, it can come off. And I actually taped mine, and the tape hasn't come off. When I was locking it and unlocking it, when I was running the cable, sometimes you would press the buttons here and it would kind of come off. Now, was I doing it wrong? Maybe, I don't know, right? But I just use a little bit of electrical tape. You can't even really tell there's electrical tape on it now. That is one thing I was not a fan of, but I use this every day. I'm getting more use out of it, and I'm going to notice it more than anybody else. M12, great machine. I love it. Like I said, use it every day. Would I buy another one of these? Me personally, no, because I use it every day. Once this one dies, and I've had this for a few years now, and I don't see it dying anytime soon, but I might pass it down to my son. I don't know yet. Great machine. The next machine, the M18, heavier machine, right? It does have the locking drum, or this is the auto feed, sorry. It'll feed in and pull out as long as you're not at the end of the cable. This, sealed, right? Sealed all the way around, no overspray. I love this machine. When that machine dies, I will be buying another one of these. When this machine dies, I will be buying another one. I will have 2 on my truck at all times. You guys can see I have multiple machines in my van at all times. I have these 2 Milwaukees. I have my Milwaukee sectional M18 that runs the 5/8 and the 7/8 cable. I have a K60 right here from Rigid. I have a K50 right here in my drum that I did take up but we didn't need. I have a spare K50 under my bench here. I have I think that might be it. I have my auger. I have my bamboo plunger. I got all the snakes I can use. I do have flex shaft. I wasn't a fan of it. I might want to try the Milwaukee. We'll see. I have a mini cam that just got back from the shop. I will probably be buying the Milwaukee camera at some point once I can get enough cash together. I love Milwaukee, obviously. And when they make great tools, it makes my job even easier because the tools are great, right? People will say I'm a fanboy, and I'm the biggest fanboy. I love Milwaukee. But yeah, I think that's the end of my little speech. Oh, I do want to mention in another video, I mentioned that I wanted to get one of these little cable cuffs, and I got it. Just throwing it out there. I got to get some more as well. But I want to thank you guys for watching. If you guys like the video, if you guys like the this style of video, if you guys like the tool review, let me know. And until next time, this has been Jay That Drain Guy signing out. Taragna. Milwaukee. 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 Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. Milwaukee. Rigid cables for the K60. Milwaukee cables for the sectional cables, because all of my 7/8 cables I use the Milwaukee cables because they are better quality. Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Milwaukee. Milwaukee cables because they're better, right? Milwaukee. 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 Oh, what's that? That's Milwaukee. But seriously, guys, you guys know I'm a huge Milwaukee fan, and yeah, I only praise and review and give good reviews to companies that I enjoy their tools and I use their tools on a daily. So I want to thank you guys once again. Till next time, Taragna.